Hi, it's April. I'm the founder of the Love and Loss Project, and I wanted to share with you something that has really come to my attention in the last few days, as well as my intention for 2018. So, one of the things that I've been really noticing over the last little while is this recovery stage that we possibly land in after going through the holiday season. And even though I'm at a stage of my healing and my grief, that this doesn't have the same level of agony and gut wrenching overwhelm that it did in some of the earlier stages of my loss. This time of year, it still activates and reopens this process that almost feels like mourning the loss of my little girl all over again. And I believe that I will actually always feel some of this time of year, where it just makes me ache and just makes me miss my own little girl so much. And I believe that I am probably always still going to be feeling that even when I'm 80, this time of year when this is supposed to be about spending time with our family members, but my very important family member is missing. And it just really made me aware of this crash that my system kind of went into after the initial wave of the holidays was over, where I noticed I don't have the energy to do the same things that I usually do. And even though I was kind of wanting to create some more new things and really kind of jump back into work mode again, because I love that, I wasn't accomplishing much. It was kind of like I was starting things and just half moving through it. And I realized, oh, because my system is in recovery right now. It is in recovery from this holiday season. And that got me really thinking that this is probably what you are going through right now as well. If you're noticing yourself being more numb, more exhausted, crankier, and just really feeling more of that lingering ache and that mountain feeling even higher right now, it's because you are in the recovery mode. And I want to really encourage you to think of this time period as exactly that. This is a recovery period. And so we need to get really intentional and really deliberate about treating this time with some respect and some care. So, what that means is that we need to drop some of the expectations for ourselves of what it is that we might be wanting to do or feeling like we should be doing. We might almost be kind of feeling like now that Christmas is over, we're supposed to be able to kind of go back to where we were if we were starting to feel a little bit better before this. It might start to almost feel a little bit panicky, like maybe you are like now 20 steps farther back from where after some of the good healing work that you've already been starting to do. And so I want to really just encourage you. This time of year, it is brutal. It is agonizing, and it reactivates this for all of us, no matter how far along we are on this experience, this horrific experience of having to grieve the loss of your baby. So if that's where you're at, then please take this as a bit of a nudge to move into this stage of healing on purpose and with a bit more intention. And this kind of brings me to my intention that I want to share with you for 2018 for me and for my work. I really am wanting to create more dedicated space on my calendar to be able to spend more time with more of my women and couples who are navigating life after infant loss. So if this feels like this might be useful to you, to be able to have someone to walk beside you through some of this, to be able to help guide you through some of the awfulness that you are being forced to walk through right now, then I would be honored to do that with you. If that feels right for you, if it feels like now is the time that you know that you need to just lean into this just a little bit gently, but a little bit further to help start make this year a year of conscious healing and wholehearted expansion so that you can begin to move towards loving life again and finding a way to stay close with your partner again and finding a way to carry your lost little one with you as you work towards feeling alive. And I know that all sounds really big right now, but we get there one step at a time. So if you would like me to walk beside you as you do that, then know that I would be honored to do that with you. You can learn more about working with me at my Work With Me page. I'll put the link below, and I would love to connect.